We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Inflation, a record donation, the loss of an icon, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lupkin, and here's the news you need to know. Inflation at the wholesale level rose more than expected in January, the latest sign that painfully high consumer prices could take some time to dissipate. The Labor Department said that its Producer Price Index, which measures inflation at the wholesale level before it reaches consumers, rose 0.7% in January from the previous month. It marked the steepest monthly increase since early summer. On an annual basis, prices are up 6%. Those figures were both higher than the 5.4% headline figure and 0.4% monthly increase forecast by economists, a worrisome sign for the Federal Reserve as it seeks to cool price gains and tame consumer demand with the most aggressive interest rate hike campaign since the 1980s. Excluding the more volatile measurements of food and energy, core inflation rose 0.5% for the month, the highest increase since May 2022 and nearly double the Wall Street estimate. This followed a higher than expected consumer price index. The combination of the reports indicate the Fed will continue to raise interest rates. Michael Jordan celebrated his 60th birthday in a huge way. The six-time NBA champion donated $10 million to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, the largest individual donation the organization has received in its 43-year history. For the past 34 years, it's been an honor to partner with Make-A-Wish and help bring a smile and happiness to so many kids, Jordan said in a news release. Witnessing their strength and resilience during such a tough time in their lives has truly been an inspiration. Department of Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg faced intense criticism Wednesday after he took the opportunity of the train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, to tout his department's work on rail safety. Buttigieg tried to lay out the steps his agency is taking to address the issue in a Twitter thread, while deferring blame for an ongoing disaster that happened under his watch. In the wake of the East Palestine derailment and its impact on hundreds of residents, we're seeing lots of newfound or renewed and welcome interest in our work on rail safety, so I wanted to share more about what we've been doing in this area, Buttigieg tweeted at the beginning of the long thread. We are making historic investments on rail safety through funding in the bipartisan infrastructure law, work that accelerates this year and continues in the years to come, he continued, before listing billions of dollars in grants and proposed rules and regulations. Buttigieg has repeatedly failed to do his job. When the supply chain crisis hit, he was on paternity leave. When the rail strike loomed, he was on a European vacation. When this train crashed, he did nothing until the public called him out, and then he attempted to blame the derailment on the Trump administration. Black conservatives are rallying around Carrie Lake for refusing to stand for the Black national anthem as it was played prior to Super Bowl 57 at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona on Sunday. A photo of the former Republican gubernatorial candidate and TV news anchor sitting during the playing of Lift Every Voice and Sing went viral following the game, sparking a frenzy on social media. Former Republican California gubernatorial candidate Larry Elder and Republican Utah Congressman Burgess Owens, a former NFL player, expressed support for Lake and blasted the idea of there being a separate anthem based on skin color. I agree with Carrie Lake. We have one national anthem, and it's the national anthem, Elder told Fox in a statement. I am as opposed to playing both anthems as I am the term African American and to Black History Month, he continued. Another Biden gaffe occurred on Wednesday as he referred to Maryland Governor Wes Moore, who is black, as boy during his opening remarks to an audience of IBEW union workers. You got a hell of a new governor in Wes Moore, I tell you, Biden said, eliciting applause. He's the real deal, and that boy looked like he could still play. He got some guns on him. This is not the first time that Biden has referred to someone as boy. In a sad note, film icon Raquel Welch died Wednesday at age 82, her management company Media4 said. Raquel Welch, the legendary bombshell actress of film, television, and stage, passed away peacefully early this morning after a brief illness, Media4 said in a statement. Welch vaulted to stardom in the 1966 film 1 Million Years BC. She had only 3 lines in the film, but posters showing her in the doe-skin bikini she wore in her portrayal of Loana, the cave woman, put her in the spotlight, making her a 60s sex symbol. Welch's career went on to span more than 5 decades. The Golden Globe winner starred in more than 30 films and had over 50 television roles and appearances. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.